Hi, I'm Dr. Kaylin Curry, and I'm here to share tips to support your well-being this winter. Today, we'll talk about some activities that can help you extend kindness to yourself, especially when you're at capacity or overwhelmed. This inward-facing kindness is often called self-compassion. Dr. Tia Kim is here to explain more about the term.
Simply put, self-compassion means treating yourself with care. A common exercise to provide self-compassion asks you to consider how you would treat a good friend in the situation you're experiencing, and then extend that same kindness and care to yourself. According to Dr. Kristin Neff, a widely recognized research psychologist, self-compassion can improve our well-being because it helps us work toward our goals with positive motivation, the desire for our own happiness, rather than negative motivation or fear of failure and inadequacy.
We often hold ourselves to high standards for how we act, look, or work. But we're all human. Expecting perfection of ourselves is unrealistic, and it can result in feelings of not being enough. For this exercise, choose a phrase to repeat when you're being hard on yourself. For example, I will be as kind to myself as I am to others. Or, you've got this, you're strong. Write your phrase down and put it on your mirror, your fridge, your phone. When you're having a tough moment or notice that you're being self-critical, read your phrase as a reminder of self-compassion. You can also set a phone alarm with your kindness reminder. So if there's a time or a day when you tend to feel a little more overwhelmed, you'll be reminded about your commitment to self-compassion when your alarm goes off. This next tip is for you and your family. It is so easy to focus on the negatives, especially when you're overwhelmed or stressed. Make it a family habit to recognize the good things that are happening in your lives. One way to do this is to create a jar or box where family members can write down something good that happened that day or something they're grateful for. Once in a while, like every week, or if there's a moment when your loved ones could use a dose of positivity, pull a note from the jar and read it out loud. As for something you can do with your students or your colleagues, bring the concept of positive reframing into your classroom or office. Tia's here to explain this term.
Positive reframing is a technique that helps us look at a situation in a different, more positive way. When something has already happened, we can't change how it went, but we can change how we talk to ourselves about it. And if we anticipate something negative will happen in the near future, positive reframing can help us approach that event with a more optimistic outlook. Research shows that how we think about an event affects how we feel about it.
You can model positive reframing for your students with a simple change in language. Replace have to with get to, so tasks or part of the school day are presented as opportunities. For instance, you could say, it's raining today, so we get to stay indoors at recess and play a game in the classroom. With colleagues, make a practice of reframing challenging situations. For example, if one of you had a difficult interaction with a supervisor, consider any silver linings to the experience. These practices can help you make self-compassion a regular part of your day, which can help you reduce stress, be more resilient, and focus on the good things in your life. We hope the tips and activities in this series have been helpful and that they provide a boost to your well-being this winter and throughout the year.
Thank you all for watching.
Take good care.